interesting.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me if I talk like this? Yeah. Okay. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you for being here today. It is the American way to protest injustice and protest inhumane treatment of our fellow human beings. Because in the California State University and on this campus, we are in the business of human potential. It's human potential, not potential for certain people and not others. We are in the business of human potential. I have the personal stories that we've heard today are extremely moving. I have a personal story as well, because my father, who was an Italian immigrant, he came to this country in 1925. He died in 1989, and he never became a citizen of this country. And we lived a life with him as much as he would want to go back and see his relatives in Italy. And he did not go back because he was afraid he could never get back in this country. So I was born in this country. I didn't have some of the same realities that some of you do, but I do understand having a family member who has this kind of anxiety and this kind of reality. We're in the business of human potential. On this campus, you know that student success is our mission. Student success is job one. We want you to be here. We want you to graduate. We know that the students who come here see education as an opportunity, not as an entitlement. We know that this is the way that we all see for you all to move forward and have the life that you want to have. We make some progress. That is, fall 13 was the first year that California allowed 540 students to qualify and get financial help from Cal Grants A and B. You still can't apply for Pell Grants, but you can get assistance from California Pell Grants A and B. There was an organization that started at the end of the fall semester, a little late, called the Dream US. It was funded first in $25 million by a joint combination gift from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for $10 million, and for the Graham family that used to own the Washington Post and some other their friends, $25 million. Long Beach City College and Cal State Long Beach were the only schools in California invited to be part of the Dream US. The Dream US, their goal was to provide enough financial support to 540 students so they could afford to go to school. They wanted to make it for them free or very close to free. They wanted to cover their expenses. We were very pleased to be part of that. We're the only four-year institution in California that was invited to be part of it. The total number of applications that came in across the country was about 927 applications. Between Long Beach City College and Cal State Long Beach, had more applications for four-year schools than any school in the country. Between the two of us, we accounted for almost a quarter of the national applications for the Dream US. We're very proud that we were asked. We're very proud that we could be part of that. We know that 540s. We're worried about the success of all of our students. We know that all of our students have different challenges. The students here, AB 540 students, have some additional challenges because when you add on issues of legality, when you add on concerns that if you talk to certain people, if you say certain things, if you fill out certain forms, if you interact with the federal government in some way, that it could jeopardize you and it could jeopardize one of your family members. We understand that. We started a task force last year, on a 540 task force. You know that previously, Elena Macias and others have been the trainers of a lot of the 540 people on the other campuses, and that continues. The task force that we started is addressing the kind of issues that we know need to be addressed if you are going to be successful, if our 540 students are going to be successful. We understand, we get that, and we're moving forward, because again, human potential is our business, and you are part of that. You're part of that business. You're part of us. You're part of us. We're not successful unless you're successful. And again, you know, we hope that in a couple of years we won't be having to have this conversation anymore, that laws will be passed that makes this conversation obsolete. But this is our reality at this point. This is our reality right now. the task force is moving along. 2 days ago, I met with about 8 students. Erica led the conversation. About 8 students. We talked about what the needs were. We got some very good information. We knew a lot of what we heard, but we heard the stories, and we also heard some things that we know we can do better. What I promised to them at this point, and I also should say that when I talked with our new president, Jane Connolly, she wanted to be part of the conversation. So we Skyped her in to the conversation. It was Monday at 3. We Skyped her in, so she heard everything that we said. She heard what the conversations were about. And what we said is that we are going to do something by the fall semester to begin to address the issues, to begin to address your issues of needing to have some resource that you can talk to who is expert on 540, who can give you the kind of information that you need, who can share with you scholarship opportunities and other ways that you can fund your education, who can help you with any legal issues in terms of applications and forms and the like. We're going to identify some people who are going to be able to help you do that. President Connolly and I were together in making that commitment. As many of you know, I'm not going to be here in the fall. I'm retiring. I'm a short-termer. Jane Connolly starts early August, and well, she can't make specific recommendations. She is absolutely committed, as am I, for us to have more resources for you beginning in the fall, and we're going to keep moving on that. At the meeting last Monday, we learned some more things that we can do on campus that will make awareness of 540 students much more widespread, because clearly we need to do that. So again, the California State University is committed to student success. We are in the business of human potential, and that means human potential for all of us, not for some of us. We understand as best we can, because we don't live your lives. I lived part of your life. I didn't live all of your life. We understand that you have needs that are different from other students. We understand that you have special concerns and considerations, and we are committed and pledged to begin to continue to address those. And with the task force and other things, we've already done quite a bit. With being part of the Dream US, we've again very pleased that we were part of that, and a number of our students are going to benefit from that significantly. So we are committed to moving forward in the fall. We're going to use the summer to figure out what that's going to look like, and the conversation won't stop this summer. It won't stop in the fall. It will continue. You have that pledge from me, and you have that pledge from our new president, Jane Connolly. Again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you. And
Dream Center now! 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 Dream Center now!
All right, so we have heard some of the key points, right? He said that our task force is working on bettering the resources of our university, and I sit on those task force meetings, and all the people on that task force agrees that we need a centralized location where students feel safe to disclaim their status. Also, we heard that he said we need a person, right? We need a person that's trained for AB 540, and he said that they're working on getting one, so let's keep him accountable to those stuff. Let's also remember that he's not really promising anything that much, right? Like, we're gonna come to a decision. This is why we are here at this rally, because we all agree that saying we are gonna come to a decision is not enough. We need support. We need institutional support. We need programs. We need a center. We need a centralized location. We need a safe space for all students to feel comfortable. I've had several bad experiences here on this campus, and this is me being open about my status. And some folks aren't even at that point. So we're gonna say thank you, Don Para, and we're gonna meet you at your office for our delegation to speak. All right?
Undocumented and unafraid. Undocumented and unafraid. Undocumented and unafraid.